Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, and in today's video, I'm going to be setting up my weekly spreads for the month of March 2023. So if that interests you, keep on watching. So for my weekly spreads, I use the Celestial 2023 Classic Happy Planner, which is the monthly layout. So for example, when you see this monthly layout and everything, you have essentially like little check marks and everything, a block of 6 per day, or you don't have to date it or anything like that, but you could use this as like checklists for whatever you want. So for me, I really like the monthly layout planner, especially for using this as my weekly spreads instead of like the vertical or the horizontal. Because with the vertical and the horizontal, I feel like I need to do a lot more decoration than functionality. And for me, for my planner system, what works best is functionality over decoration. Of course, I love to decorate and everything, my planner spreads and everything as well, but the main purpose of my planner system and what helps me stay organized and everything is how functional it works. So for these weekly spreads and everything, I'm going to be using primarily the Wrong Seasonal Happy Planner sticker book. I'm going to be using 3 skinny washi tapes from the Happy Planner, which is the green hues. And I will also be using from Sarah Marie Stickers Etsy shop, I'll be using her mini scripts for her days of the week and dates 1 through 31. So to kind of streamline this process and everything, I went ahead and using my Sarah Marie Stickers reusable sticker album, I've already pulled out stickers that I want to use for the little bit of decoration that I'm going to use across my spreads. And I'm also going to be using these 2 kind of greenish, tealish kind of colors of my mild liners for kind of like some background color for my headers and everything for the days of the week and the dates. So with that said, let's get it started. So I'm going to start on this page here. And the thing that I like to do with using the monthly layout is I like to have each block be its own separate day. So there's going to be 31 blocks essentially, and then I'm going to start going that way and everything like that. You'll see as we go and everything. So obviously March 1st of this year started out on a Wednesday, so I'll have the color, header here with the mild liner, and then I'll use the days of the week for Wednesday and then number 1 for the first, and then I'll keep going as such. So I'm going to go in this route because this worked out really well for me last month, so I'm just going to continue going that way this time around. So instead of putting, I think, my jigger, like washi strip or anything like that at the top, I'm going to start off with using my mild liner this time around for putting the coloring before. So let's get started with that. And like I did the previous 2 months, I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not doing anything perfect or anything like that. So, bear with me. So I'm going to go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, knowing that this day will be a new color. I like to switch off the weeks with the headers being a different color because it just helps me keep track of it better for the weeks. And I don't get lost. Well, hopefully I won't get lost like I did last time a little bit with the dating and everything. So, and I'll be doing that a lot too, constantly double, triple checking. So it's a fun time. Here. And then now we're going to start with the next week. Okay, good news, guys. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The 31st should be a Friday, and it is. So we are good. All right. So now the next part is I'm going to start decorating this part up here. So for this, I am just going to white out this daily tasks part here. And I'm going to keep this kind of as this line up here as kind of like a guide for when I'm laying down my washi. And I am going to be using 3 different kinds, and I'm going to be layering it. So you'll see how I'm going to lay it out and everything. I think it'll look really cool. So, okay. So for this part up here, I think I'm going to start with putting down a sticker. And I think the one that I want to do first. Now that I'm looking at it and thinking, I think I might rethink my whole plan here. So let me just hold off on that real quick. But I am going to start with my washi. So let's just find the start. And then we'll start layering it. Okay, so I'm going to kind of use that line, like I said, as a guide. And I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to start with the bottom one first, which I'm going to use this kind of scalloped edged one. Okay. I'm going to do it the opposite way because I want the scallops kind of facing down a little bit. So I'm going to lay that down. As so. Okay. And that's where I'm going to cut it, just like. Okay. And then next, I'm going to do this really cool kind of sparkly kind of washi. Kind of an interesting material too. So I don't know how easy this is going to be to work with and everything, but we're going to test it out. Sometimes you just got to take a risk, you know? Because I don't like that edging right there. I am going to take my scissors and I'm going to just snip it. All right. And we're going to take this. We're just going to lay it right along the top of that bottom washi. And I love how this has that green pops of glitter kind of coming out. So very cool. Oh, okay. So this washi it's a little bit of a different kind of material. So I am going to have to snip it with scissors. Okay, that's okay. And then now I get to go back with a regular washi. And I'm going to have it go this way with the hearts. And I'm going to lay that right on top of that green sparkly. Line it right up against it. Okay. Okay. Snipped a little some off that edge there, so I'm gonna see if I can maybe eyeball and fix this just a little bit. So I know that might bother me a little bit. So I usually don't let things bother me too much, but I think that little piece might for whatever reason, you know? Pick your battles, right? So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. just going to write out this march. And then I'm going to start off with my scalp. Is this a little time consuming? It can be, but you know, I like to take my time, you know, just decorating how I like to decorate, you know. There's no rush. What kind of layouts for your planner systems are you guys using? You know, are you using all vertical or horizontal, a checklist, a monthly, what have you? Let's share. I'd love to hear some feedback on what works for you guys and how you're using your systems and everything. Because who knows, maybe you'll give me some tips and tricks that I can utilize in like a video or something as well, you know, for showcasing, trying something new that perhaps I've never tried, you know? I'm just gonna finish kind of whiting out that. And I think for this one, I'm going to take one of these little clovers. I think I want to lay that down there. It's kind of like the edging, the border kind of thing. Yeah, looks cute. Okay, now we're just gonna flip over and repeat. Okay. All right. So I think we're in good shape, guys. And now I kind of have to make some decisions on what I'm going to be doing here. So I think for these ones, I kind of want to keep it simple with doing just like that 4-leaf clover. So I'm going to bring one of those clovers in again. And I'm going to place it. Thinking maybe I should have made it a little longer, but we're gonna go with it. So I'm gonna go with 2 clovers. I think, yeah. Kind of layer it a little bit like, layer it a little bit like so. Okay, so we have the 4-leaf clovers on that. And then let's see, for these 2 corners, I really did want to use, okay, so for this end one, I'm going to use the St. Patrick's Day sticker. It's kind of like the border. And so, hoping that's not going to interfere too much when I'm laying down my, it cuts in a little bit of from, a little bit of the space for when I need to write down what I need to do for that day, but I think it'll still work. If anything, I can always abbreviate. just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I like how that looks. Okay, and then on this side, I think I'm gonna use this other one for eat, drink, and be lucky. And I could still always pencil mark over those check marks, or the check boxes. So I think this will still work as well. And I'm just gonna lay it down just like that. And then just trim off the little excess there. Okay. Okay, so I like the way that looks. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, now over here in this section, I'm going to white out the don't forget. Okay, and on this one, I'm going to put this lucky girl sticker down. Okay, so lucky girl, I think we'll go right here. I'm gonna have to kind of line it up in a way. I'm gonna have to kind of trim off the edge, I think. Just a tad. Yep. Okay, so let me get my scissors out again. And just trim a little. Maybe I should cut from the side. This angle. Yeah, see more of where that sticker overlay is, so to speak. There's just a little smudge here. Okay. All right, and then I think I want to lay this down. Like so. And then I want to put this right on top. I just want to kind of add a little, hold on. Get the friends there. And then get it done this way. Okay. Oop. And then, oop, I can pull her up without, oh, I don't want to rip her legs off. There we go, okay. I think I was trying to be a little too gentle right there for a moment. I think I want to put her, yeah. I'm gonna kind of angle her in a way. I think I might be covering up that. I'm gonna do it this way. Okay. There we go. Cool redhead girl. All right. I really like how that looks and everything. Very cool. I like it. And then now we get the fun part, guys. Now we get to go with our headers and our dates. So let's get cracking with that. And I'm going to be starting off with the days of the week first, and then just laying them down, and then I'm going to come back through with the dates right next to them. So let's get started. All right. Perfect, guys. Okay, so we're done with those. Look at that. Wednesday the 1st, ending on Friday the 31st. Perfect. And hey, this worked out really cute too, how that worked. The little clovers right there next to St. Patrick's Day on the 17th. So I'm excited about that. And so I have these leftover stickers right here. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I kind of want to thinking about maybe having it kind of like this. Yeah. And then I was going to put this part right there. And then my last clover, I am going to put it, just taking a look here. Yeah, I'm going to take it down here, my final spread. Should I put it in the corner? Should I put it here? I think I want to put it here in the corner. We're just going to lay it down just so, and then just trim off the little edges here. Okay, and I think think that's gonna do it, guys. So let's put it together, and here, I'm just gonna lay it out here real quick. So we have this page right here. Flip it. Yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. All right, let's pop it in our Frankenplanner and take a look. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. So we have starting off with the first on a Wednesday. 1, 2, 3. Going on through. All the way down to the 31st on a Friday. And enough with this kind of thing. Yeah, I have to say I really like how this came together and everything. So, well, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button on your way out if you like this video and everything. It does help me out in that YouTube algorithm and helping my channel grow. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now and turn the bell notification on. That way you're aware of all my new and upcoming videos coming your way. And last but not least, if you have any questions or comments and everything, feel free to drop them down below in the comment section. Have you ever used a monthly layout planner for any part of your planning? And if so, how have you utilized it? Comment down below. I'd love to hear some feedback on how you've been using your monthly layout and everything, or how you've ever used it before in the past. And as always, any products and everything that I use or showcase or anything like that can be listed by links or information listed down in my description box below, as well as the coffee of the day and how I like to prepare it and everything. So be sure to check that out in the description box, and take care of yourselves, guys. Be kind, spread some love, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.